Hello, darling. So today it's the 8th of June. It's been like 4 days of torrential rain, on and off. Yesterday it basically rained all day. I think on the day before it rained quite heavy as well, and then the day before that it was just on and off and on and off, but really hard rain. So we've just come down to the allotment. I haven't been down here since Thursday, and it is Sunday today. That's the longest I've been away from the allotment before. And just had a look around things to see how they're doing, and everything seems okay. Nothing's been broken, and yeah, well, I'll show you what we've done today. So we turned up after all the rain, and the potatoes have gone crazy. They've boomed. So we've just topped them up a bit more. I think the correct term is earthing up your potatoes. You don't want the green tubers to go, the tubers to go green, because that turns the potatoes green, because the potatoes are the tubers, and then you can't eat them, they're inedible. So you've got to make sure that you keep them earthed up. Looking on here, we started getting some life in these potatoes as well. I can't remember what potatoes these were. I'll have to find the tag. These are the, let's have a look, shall we? So we've got obviously potato, kestrel. This is the kestrel variety here. That hasn't really done well. That would be the kestrel variety as well then. And this one is the Cara, C-A-R-A, which has done amazingly, but these were a lot more chitted in the bag when I got them. I got them from B&Q, and they were all discounted down to half price in a massive bag. I got 3 bags of different varieties because it was out of season just by a couple of days, I think, or a few weeks. So it's really worth, if you're on a budget, just looking around at the reduced sections. I'm not going to carry you, darling, okay? I'll carry you in a minute.
Why?
Because I'm just doing a video at the moment. She's tired, it's been a long day. So lettuce is amazing. Marigolds are really happy. I think we've got just yellow marigolds. I haven't, oh no, over here we have got some orange marigolds. They've just gone crazy since the rain. It's been really good for them. Oh, you want to put it in the corner where the rubbish goes. Onions are looking really strong. They flopped down when I first put them in, and they were quite small, and they've really grown up and got quite, the stems got a lot stronger, which is really good. I was wondering what that was then, but it's a marigold, isn't it? Well done, darling. The carrots are looking really fluffy and good. She won't touch carrots. That's just a bit of cardboard. I've put some cardboard down and everything to try and stop some of the weeds. They had to rotor cultivate the whole of the plots before I got it, because it was just thick with well-established weeds. So I'm trying to keep them at bay, especially with all the warm and wet weather we've had. Brussels sprouts, I think, are our strongest crop at the moment. They're so sturdy. They just took to being transplanted really well as well. Much more, you know, much better than the other vegetables that we transplanted. But look, yeah, it just looks really healthy. So these are all new leaves, all new. This just looks great. Cabbage. I don't really like cabbage. I only picked it up because it was discounted, but it's all dying. Really bad. So anyway, I don't really eat cabbage, and I've heard that the pests are awful for them. Today we netted up the strawberries. So I got that shed with my plot, and there were some things that were left behind by the past owners, and in here was netting, so that was really handy. And I didn't have anything like a screwdriver or anything to secure it properly, so I used my door keys to secure that slightly into the pallet collar, and I just use these bits to secure it down here. Haven't done that bit yet, let's do that. Like that. And yeah, easy peasy. So that will take the pigeons away, because unfortunately, Adeline, what happened to your strawberry? What happened to it? You've seen that already, haven't you? What happened? Did the pigeons eat it?
No, and the worms ate it.
Oh, they must have been big worms. So yeah, we are netting the strawberries. Because we want to eat the strawberries, don't we?
Yeah, but like the pollen today, but they're not ours anymore.
They are ours. We've netted them so that no one else can eat them but us. No, so we found these raspberries in the shed. They came like this in individual packs, and they've just been left in the shed, and they're probably, I don't want to say it, but there's a low chance of it actually coming alive. But we have hope, so we're just going to give it a go and hope for the best. If not, we'll have to buy a more established raspberry tree bush later down in the season. The grape is doing great, although there's flies on there. My dad gave me this grapevine because it's a cutting from his, and I've also noticed that there's a little one here growing, I think, and maybe this one's growing. I'm not sure. He also tried to propagate a tree in here as well, so I can't remember what tree it is. I'll have to ask him. We're going to keep that and transplant that later on. Peas. I'm surprised these are still alive because I still need to drain. Adeline, get off my bum. Screw some holes into the bottom. There's no draining holes. But there is a little flower coming up. That will turn into a pea, won't it, I think. These peas are being ravaged by something. And looking, I haven't even looked at the blackberries yet.
There was bigger worms. Bigger.
I'm so excited to try these when they get in season.
There was a bigger
It's going to be a long while yet though, isn't it?
Mommy, there was a bigger worm.
Was there? That's good. They help the soil. It goes all the way up here and up there. It's actually going into my neighbour's. I need to bring that back round, I think. What do you do with it? It's so big. This did fall out again a little bit, so that came there. It came out of the ground, but we popped it back in and it's fine. I do love the way it looks. And oh yeah, and these potatoes, we've earthed them up a bit more. Be careful. And the tomatoes, should we show them tomatoes?
Yeah.
Go on then. We did this little cowboy DIY construction. Wow, look at that. Professional. And the plan is to get some string and just hang it down onto each tomato plant. I've seen it happen before, and then tie it to the tomato and just keep retying it as it grows. It makes it easier for it to get longer, and you can get more tomatoes, I think. Sunflower's doing great.
No,
Show us your sunflower.
that's not your sunflower.
It's your sunflower, isn't it? Look at that.
That's not my sunflower. That's yours.
And the sunflowers have, look at that. We've got 10. I've counted them. 10 giant sunflowers. But let's do a little pan, shall we? We still haven't finished the wood chip. Oh, and ignore that. I need to clean that out before Adeline actually plays in it. Oh, did it fall out? Oh, a little screw. We'll have to sort that in a minute. Let's have a look.
Come on, puppy. Come on, puppy. Come on.
Are you calling me a puppy? Oh, that potato, what we potted the other day as well. It's just doing great. That is a supermarket potato. Don't chuck out your potatoes if they go chitted. Plant them up and you'll get more potatoes later on. Even if you've got a little space, if like a little, I don't know, courtyard or something like this, plant them up. It's worth it. It's fun. They get little flowers on there as well, which is quite pretty. If you can hear me. Fuchsia buds. I can't wait for these to flower. Geranium's doing amazingly. It's taken over actually. I might have to give it its own pot. And the mint is doing fabulous too. It's just got so many little babies. I forgot to say there is coriander in here as well. There's coriander, oregano, parsley and Moroccan mint. And I got these plant pots. This plant pot, the raspberry plant pot, there, and 1, 2, 3 and 4 plant pots from, you know, when you go to your local tip, we call it a tip, it's like a waste and recycling centre. They always have a shop in there. They generally have a shop in there, and you can get really good things from them, good priced things from there, really good priced things, better than charity shops. And we got all of them for 20 quid. So I mean, that pot alone would probably have been £40, and that one, so it's worth it. Just have a look around and quick look my child is hyper. And these are the borders. The red verbena, it is verbena, I've got it wrong so many times. Red verbena is beautiful and blooming. And I've got snapdragon in there and sweet williams. We've also sown some poppy seeds in there. And I have some lupin, which is growing in little seed trays at home. We've also got way too many courgettes sowing at home. The other things sowing at home, we seedlings, pumpkins, leeks. What else have we got? Sunflowers and more herbs. Loads and loads and loads. And I also want to sow some chard, beetroot and more parsnips. So I think I'm going to have to get out another bed, and I want to get some archways to go along. I've been looking on TikTok shop, but I want to get a really cheap one that looks decent. Oh, that's my I need to go. Bye bye.